The quarter itself was a miss indeed. Some of that was driven by ARM, which is by far Softbank's largest holding. Net asset value declined by a bit less than 10%, 9% to be exact. To a degree that was, I think, within the realm of expectations, because ARM is a publicly traded stock, so we have good visibility on it. What we do not have as good of a visibility on is all of the private investments that Softbank continues to hold through the vision funds. Those can fluctuate on a quarter-by-quarter basis. I am not too concerned about the decline in net asset value, to be honest, because we know that over the last month, ARM has had a stellar month. The stock has increased more than 30%. So this will be reflected in the March quarter, and I expect a strong recovery for the company.
Yeah, we've seen quite a bit of a bounce back since the DeepSeek effect as well. And when we talk about net asset value as well, still historically speaking pretty high, right? But it is trading at such a discount, right? Given these major announcements in terms of AI investment, do you see that discount, that gap being closed? Because it's unlikely we're going to get new announcements in terms of share buybacks and whatnot, right?
Yes, it is the question, I would say. So 54% discount, which is, and that has been at around that level for the past year. There is no clear catalyst for that to narrow, because what you would want to see is a stronger buyback program indeed. That has historically been the indicator of the holding discount narrowing. Now, Softbank has the Stargate project. They're also considering reportedly a larger investment in OpenAI, and they have the JV with OpenAI in Japan. So that is 3 major projects which in aggregate we think will require them to spend in the order of 60 to 70 billion over the coming 4 years. So a lot of the capital that Softbank has on their balance sheet that they could potentially get from the Vision Fund or from selling down their stake in ARM will have to flow to those 3 major projects rather than the buyback, which is currently at a very low pace. Yes.
So in that case, is $2.4 billion much to gawk at, given those commitments and those investments, as you say?
Yes, it's not that material in that context. So we are very much focused on what is going to happen over the coming years, in particular with Stargate. Now, only 10 to 20% of that will be financed with equity, but still a 500 billion project for which Softbank carries a lot of the financial responsibility. That is something on which we need to get more visibility. We need to get a better understanding of the returns that Softbank can book on that project before we can consider it into our assessment on how to value the company.